about to stick my ribs in the oven. Believe it or not, there are ribs underneath this barbecue sauce, and this is the barbecue sauce I'm using. It's the Jack Daniel's original #7 recipe. It's just what I had on hand. And I know there's a lot of people going, oh my god, you're crowding the ribs, but this is just how I cook the ribs. That way, like, when the juices start to go and everything, gross. That's what she said. Whatever. It can kind of cook. And I don't know. I personally think it makes it more tender. So, that's what I'm doing. Out, 4 o'clock. But nobody tells me my makeup is running. And don't look at this. I'm breaking out. I know. Okay, anyways, on that rant, I'm about to start the macaroni and cheese in the crock pot. I'm actually going to double the recipe because I'm going to be home tomorrow. I only have to teach Zumba, and I love leftover macaroni and cheese, so that's what I'm going to do. This is the directions for it. I got it off of Pinterest, so you can actually find the same one on Pinterest. So we need paprika, garlic powder, black pepper, cheddar cheese, milk, there's butter. I don't know what that is. Oh, mustard. Dried mustard, that's right. I remember reading that. And then you use elbows. Somewhere up here it said that not to use whole wheat pasta. Just use a standard pasta because it says something about, like, it, I don't know, the crock pot makes it funny or something. I don't know. So this is what we're going to try. So it says, like, you dump 2 cups of milk, 1 cup of macaroni, half a teaspoon of dry mustard, half a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon each of pepper, garlic powder, and paprika, and 1 tablespoon of butter in a smallish slow cooker, blah blah blah. Like I said, I'm going to double it, so it'll be 2 cups of milk, or 4 cups of milk, 2 cups of macaroni, blah 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 blah. Here is the milk in the crock pot already, and then here are my 2 cups of macaroni. I'm just going to put that in. I like so. Ooh, the macaronis are already making noises. They're already bubbling already. You are not on, crock pot. I don't understand why you're making the bubble noises. See that? It's like bubbling. It said half a teaspoon of dry mustard, so we're going to put a teaspoon of dry mustard, but just to be careful, and I'm trying to do this one-handed. 1, 2. That's the mustard. Next, I am putting in the salt, and that is half a teaspoon as well, but again, I'm going to double it, so I'm going to put 2 half teaspoons in it, which would make a whole teaspoon, duh. Then the directions say a 1/4 teaspoon each of pepper, garlic powder, and paprika. However, I don't have garlic powder in my house because I much prefer to use real garlic, which I have right here. Oh, hello. The only thing is, I don't know if it's going to change the flavor. So I do have this garlic and pepper seasoning. I'm just going to use that instead. Oh well. I have all my seasonings in here, so now I'm just going to give it kind of a quick little stir. I like so. Numbers and delicious. And then, because my battery is about to die, I'm going to quickly throw in 2 tablespoons of butter. But again, if you are playing along, I'm doubling the recipe. And then I'm going to set my crock pot on low, and it's going to cook, the lid on, for an hour. ingredient that I'm going to add that wasn't in the ingredients, because it's something that my mom taught me about, and actually I read about how this stuff is good for kind of your digestive system, your allergies. For those of you that don't know, Don was in a car accident when he was a teenager, and he sometimes the seatbelt like ripped his intestines open, so sometimes it's hard for him to digest food properly and stuff like that. So he doesn't really know this too much, but I stick bee pollen and stuff because it's supposed to help your digestive system. Plus, I have really bad allergies, so it will help with your with my allergies as well. So literally, I'm just gonna sneak a fourth of a teaspoon in the macaroni and cheese. That's what I'm gonna do, because I'm sneaky like that. And then I always sneak it in the back of the counter, because ladies, let's talk about this for a second, about how babyish our men can be sometimes. I mean, if I told him I just put like pure bee pollen in here, he'd be like, it's not hot sauce, I don't understand it. So literally, I move this out of the way, and I move this out of the way, and I stuff it all the way in the back, right back in there. I know, I can be so sneaky and mean, I'm sorry. Oh well. Okay, so the first hour of the macaroni and cheese is done. I'm afraid to look. What if it turns out horribly and I will have failed as a girlfriend? Okay, so it seems like it's turning out pretty well. The noodles seem soft. They don't, seem hard or anything. Hopefully this will be okay. So it says 1 more hour, and then we put the cheese in it. So there's not even cheese in this, so I don't suggest to eat it. Or at least not yet. Don't eat the milk and the macaroni yet. It might taste a little weird. In 15 minutes, it's going to be the second hour, and I'm going to add my cheese. And perfect, it's 2 cups of cheese. So I'm just going to throw the whole bag in there. But I bought 2 bags. Who doesn't like extra cheese? And I forgot to add, I'm making corn muffins. Well, I haven't decided if it's going to be corn muffins yet or corn bread. It really doesn't matter. I got the corn bread muffin mix thing, and it's there. Time to add the cheese! Go cheese, go cheese. Oh shoot. Go cheese, go cheese, go! Oh my god. Oh, magic. Oh, please turn out good, because you already look magical. Please be delicious. Please be delicious. And then the rib reveal. You ready? Wait. Oh my god. Oh, it looks delicious. Oh. Look at that bubbly goodness. Wish I had better lighting in here. So we're just gonna let that kind of set in there and get acquainted.